welcome back, you beautiful Foxbat, to Portal 2. Now, like usual, we are going to be starting a new game for our new chapter because we usually get to the chapter where, you know, it pops up. Anyway, we're on Chapter 7, The Reunion. It starts us off in a test chamber where the thing pops up. But, I believe I said it on episode, or rather, I guess, chapter, considering that's how I'm labeling them, Chapter 4, where at the end I said that I'm going to be stopping in a in this test chamber, when in reality that test chamber was just leading on to the Chapter 5 thing. Probably a lot.
The testing area is just up ahead. The quicker you get through, the quicker you'll get your $60. Carolyn, are the compensation vouchers ready?
Yes, sir, Mr. Johnson. Why did I just... Who is that? What the hell is going on here?
Let us fried herself again. That's something. That's all I can say is that's something. Now, when I first did this puzzle, I was so confused. Like, extremely confused. I don't know, I had to, like, when I was doing this puzzle, I actually had to enable developer console and use no-clip to get over here. And then, like, I didn't take the box, I didn't just, like, outright take it. I tried to figure out how to do it from this side. And because I'm such a smart guy, I somehow managed to get over here and not even notice that that wall is portalable, even when I was no-clipping, because, yeah, like I said, I'm just such a smart guy. I don't know. Anyway, you can see a test thing up there, something that they observe you through. I never noticed it until now. That's honestly not a lie, I just now noticed it. I think this will be long enough. Typically I go to the other one, but I think this will work. Yep. Oh, no, 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 no. There we go. No! Stop. I wish you could hit R to reload so that it just got rid of your portals.
Okay, I guess emotional outbursts require more than 1.6 volts. Now we know that. We just need to relax. We're still going to find out what the hell's going on here.
Okay.
But calmly.
Now, as I'm sure you guys know, I said I tell you the where you could find these Easter eggs and or achievements, you know, whether or not you have them. Anyway, as you can see, the portrait there for the portrait of a lady achievement, and just in general the Easter egg, that's where it is. Anyway, let's continue. So let's see here. Let's do the orange first, because you kind of have to. That's not a lie, you actually have to. Because otherwise, when you then pave the orange, it would cover up the blue that you would put here, via this thing. Now let's hoppity. Hoppity hop 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 hop. That's the thing, that's another thing. There we go. Much better. I also got confused on this one of how exactly you were supposed to keep your portal there, because, again, because I'm just such a smart guy, I didn't know, I never remembered which one was which.
Astronaut, war hero, and or Olympian. With your help, we're gonna change the world. This on? Hey, listen up down there. That thing's called an elevator.
Alright.
Bathroom.
I swear
I'll keep in mind that it's an elevator, not a bathroom. Because again, that's totally not a pre-recorded messages. I just said it as plural. Ignore that. Don't worry about it. Let's continue to the more complicated chamber.
If you're interested in an additional $60, flag down a test associate and let them know. You could walk out of here with 120 weighing down your bindle handle if you let us take you apart, put some science stuff in you, then put you back together, good as new.
Now, I'm no expert on how much, how much, like, 120 would be worth, and what, like, I think it's the 1950s. I'm not entirely sure what time it takes place, because I can't really remember, but I'm just not entirely sure if that would actually be helpful. I'm not sure if it'd be a lot or a little. That thing sounded like it nearly broke. I don't know. I wish I could do games that were on console, but I don't have a capture card, and I can't really afford a capture card. Believe it or not, I do have money, but like I just can't afford a good capture card. And because I've never owned a capture card, I'm not even sure how much a capture card, or like whether or not my computer has a capture card on it, in terms of like the slot for it. I'm not sure if it does or doesn't. And a boing. Nice.
In case you're interested, there's still some positions available for that bonus opportunity I mentioned earlier. Again, all you gotta do is let us disassemble you. We're not banging rocks together here. We know how to put a man back together. So, that's a complete reassembly. New vitals, spit shine on the old ones, plus we're scooping out tumors. Frankly, you ought to be paying us.
I mean, all except for the fact that, you know, you're not entirely trustworthy. It does sound like a good deal. I mean, they're scooping out your tumors. I mean, they gave you the tumors in the first place, as he said earlier in the last episode, chapter thing. But still.
Thank you. I can't believe I'm thanking these people. For staggering your way through Aperture Science's propulsion gel testing. You've made some real contributions to society for a change, and for that, humanity is grateful. If you had any belongings, please pick them up now. We don't want old newspapers and sticks cluttering up the building. For many of you, I realize $60 is an unprecedented windfall, so don't go spending it all on, I don't know, Carolyn, what do these people buy? Tattered hats, beer, dirt?
Carolyn, why do I know this woman? Did I kill her? Or... Oh my god. Look, you're doing a great job. Can you handle things for yourself for a while? I need to
Yeah, so do I. I have no clue what I'm doing. I guess I'll go down here first. It's probably where I needed to go and I just forgot. Yeah, it's where I needed to go and I forgot. Because, you know, as I said last episode, or even possibly in this episode, I'm just the smartest guy around. Also, I'm gonna see. Okay, no. I had never tested that before to see if you can actually make it. Because I know that they want you to use a portal, but I was just seeing if you could make it. But, alas, no. If you could, even if it was just barely making it, that would be hilarious. Ah! Oh, no, 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 no. Even though in this game you know that no matter how far you fall, you won't technically die. Like, even if you fall into the death pits in the test chambers, you won't die, you'll just fall over at most. Well.
Kill it! It's evil.
Bye, birds.
It flew off. Good for him. back to thinking.
You have fun with that. Let's go! Whee! Bam.
Welcome to the Enrichment Center.
Hey.
Since making test participation mandatory for all employees, the quality of our test subjects has risen dramatically. Employee retention, however, has not. As a result, you may have heard we're going to phase out human testing. There's still a few things left to wrap up, though. The bean counters told me we literally could not afford to buy $7 worth of moon rocks, much less 70 million. Bought them anyway. Ground them up, mixed them into a gel. And guess what? Ground up moon rocks are pure poison. I am deathly ill. Still, it turns out they're a great portal conductor. So now, we're going to see if jumping in and out of these new portals can somehow leach the lunar poison out of a man's bloodstream. When life gives you lemons, make lemonade. Let's all stay positive and do some science. That said, I would really appreciate it if you could test as fast as possible. Carolyn, please bring me more pain pills.
Now, this has nothing to do with what's going on or really the chamber, but something that's always bothered me about the gel is the fact that the gel on the ground, it is clearly gray. The gel itself is clearly white, much like the portal conducting walls. Oh, did I do what? To face the right way. Okay. Nope. That way? Yes, it is that way. So like that. Bit too much, and not close enough. There we go. Like the equilibrium. Yes, I just said it's like the balance, because that makes perfect sense, doesn't it? Man, this freaking angle that the stuff is shooting is terrible. Let me fix it real quick. Walkie, walkie, walkie. There, that's why. It wasn't freaking angled right. Well, I just said it wasn't angled right. Yeah. That should be up there. Nope. Guess not. Guess it needs to be even higher. There we go. Finally, it only took 200 tries. Ah! Oh. Whew. Panicked. It's fine though. Now.
Alright, I've been thinking. When life gives you lemons, don't make lemonade. Make life take the lemons back. Get mad! I don't want your damn lemons! What am I supposed to do with these?
Yeah, take the lemons.
Demand to see life's manager. Make life rue the day it thought it could give Cave Johnson lemons. Do you know who I am? I'm the man who's gonna burn your house down. With the lemons.
Oh, I like this guy.
I'm gonna get my engineers to invent a combustible lemon that burns your house down.
Burn his house down. Burning people. He says what we're all thinking.
The point is, if we can store music on a compact disc, why can't we store a man's intelligence and personality on one? So I have the engineers figuring that out now. Brain mapping, artificial intelligence. We should have been working on it
This is the guy
30
from the
years ago.
1950s.
I will say this, and I'm going to say it on tape so everybody hears it 100 times a day. If I die before you people can pour me into a computer, I want Carolyn to run this place. Now she'll argue. She'll say she can't. She's modest like that, but you make her. Yeah, put her in my computer. I don't care. All right, test's over. You can head on back to your desk.
Goodbye, sir.
Sure. Yay, the wall. If you guys were wondering why I was just sort of standing there, it's because I didn't want to cut him off, and I also didn't want to trigger because I didn't remember whether or not that was a loading screen, and because I didn't want to cut him off, I was just waiting there. So either way, it was just to prevent him from cutting off in case it would have.
I know things look bleak, but that crazy man down there was right. Let's not take these lemons. We are going to march right back upstairs and make him put me back in my body. And he'll probably kill us because he's incredibly powerful and I have no plan. Well, I'm not going to lie to you. The odds are 1,000,000 to 1, and that's with some generous rounding. Still though, let's get mad. If we're going to explode, let's at least explode with some dignity.
Alright then, GLaDOS, sounds like a solid plan. Because you have no clue what the hell you're doing. And now to jump again. With more speed, even though we hit the same spot. Makes perfect sense, doesn't it, guys? Wow. Sweet. Okay, that was very short-lived because I hit the ceiling. Conversion gel. Yeah, that's the name of the gels. Conversion gel is this one. The the propulsion gel is this because it propels you, and then that's the repulsion gel. So let's do a bit of this. Do a bit of this. Do that. Let's do that stuff. That'd be great. So now let's switch it to this. Bam. Boom. And bam. Oh wait, no. Bam. There we go. And now let's do boop. And now let's do beepity. And now let's do boop. Beepity. Bop! Yeah. I have no clue what those sounds were, so don't ask. So, all better. Yeah, I was gonna say I can clearly put a portal on the floor, but for some reason it wasn't letting me. Yep, put one here too. Okay, cool. So, yep, that's about right. Ah, no, I didn't mean to jump down. I mean, I needed to pretty much, but I didn't mean to. So, let's go on and get myself up there. About right there. And woo! Bam!
Wait, I've got an idea. That poster. Go look at it for a second, would you? Paradoxes. No AI can resist thinking about them. I know how we can beat him.
You know, GLaDOS, wouldn't just me looking at this trigger you to start thinking about it and then fry your potato? I don't know. Just a thought I had. Yeah. A detail that some people miss. I don't know how they miss this because they have a lot of time to look. But, oh, excuse me. But the reason why later in newer Aperture, the gels are now there. Some people think that it's just the fact that they weren't using them, but no, it's because of the fact that when you open this hatch, they connect. They connect the gels from down here to up there. So, it automatically gives it to you for later. I mean, to like get down from the window. Oh wait, what am I doing? I'm pretty sure it's just right there. Yeah, it is. I thought it was gonna be up there. Don't know why I just did.
If you can get me in front of him, I'll fry every circuit in that little idiot's hand. As long as I don't listen to what I'm saying, I should be okay.
Right. Okay.
Probably.
I have doubts about this plan. By the way, I know they need to support upper aperture, but are giant springs in between both the levels really the best idea?
Okay, so it's not
Yeah.
the most watertight plan to go confront an omnipotent power-mad AI with. Still, it's a better plan than exploding.
Yep.
Marginally.
That's completely true. You know, after this elevator, I believe it is when I'll need to call it. But yeah, if you guys wonder what those are called, they're called Franken turrets. Yeah, Franken turrets. They don't shoot you because they no longer have their guns. They're just normal boxes that occasionally move if they're on their feet. Yeah, chapter 8, the edge. But anyway, this is where I'm gonna call it, guys. So that was chapter 7, the reunion. But I guess you could say it's the reunion between GLaDOS and Chell, but it could also mean the reunion between upper aperture and lower aperture. But anyway, at this point, there's really no point of me going on. So I will see you in the next video, Foxback. Goodbye.